Why digitization at all? And why Zing HR?
Wonderful question. This often people ask, I'm a small company, why do I need an HR? Don't treat this as an HR tool. Treat this as a business tool. In today's world, what is happening is employees are used to all online tools, right? From Swiggy to Zomato, Blinkit to Ola. And when they come to work, they expect a similar experience.
Dear associates of Titan Company, welcome to yet another edition of Gold Standard, an initiative by the Business Associate People Function. You know that over the past few years, we have been working very closely with you on different areas of employee lifecycle management. In this, we have collaborated on well-being, we have collaborated on engagement, we have collaborated on learning and many other areas. Yet, if you think about it, there is one area which is a total miss, and this is digitization of business associate employee data. Today, I am at the head office of Zing HR to meet its founder and managing director, Mr. Prasad Rajappan. Welcome, Prasad.
Thank you, Suvinderji. It's a pleasure interacting with you and interacting with a great company like Titan.
I would like to start by asking you why digitization at all and why Zing HR?
Wow, you asked a very fundamental question, why digitization? In today's world, if you look at our entire life, right from the birth up to even after you go, I think entire records are digitized, and there's a huge advantage for that. If you take up the corporate sector or an employee, right from their joining, or even before they're joining, where have they come from, their job experience, their skills, their knowledge has to be captured. When they join, what are their aspirations, what compensation you're going to pay, this has to be captured. Then we move on, you give them tasks, you give them KPIs. How do they perform? What are the learning needs? What are the mental and health requirements? Entire thing has to be captured so that you get a full picture of the staff. So it's useful for both the organization, the managers, as well as the employee themselves. For example, if you're working with an employee who's been with your company for the last 15 years, at one snapshot, you get to the entire, when did that person join, how has he or she grown, what are the learnings, what are the likes, what are the dislikes, what jobs can you give them, what upskilling we need to do that. I think entire thing is required for the enhanced digitalization is important. Otherwise, in the earlier era, all used to happen in physical documents. So we have been working with large enterprises where they're now digitizing even their 30-year-old records to know the entire history. Because today it's a world of individualization, personalization. So if I'm talking to an employee, I need to know the entire history of the person. The person should know what they can gain. Hence, digitalization is an imperative.
So it's a lot of scope, and it really suits the modern world. And the employee experience, I think, will have to be as good within the company, within the workplace, as it is in the outside world. People are using Ola, Uber,
Absolutely.
Swiggy,
Absolutely.
Zomato.
Yeah.
At every stage of life, they are exposed to digital, and how life has been made easy through digital applications. So, Prasad, when did you start Zing HR?
Zing HR in the full form, we started it way back in 2009. So it's almost like 17 years now. And then we were part of the Microsoft Accelerator in 2014. So we've been there for some time. And currently we do about 1,200 enterprises, almost 28 lakh employee records, from large one to even small ones. Yeah,
That's quite a base.
that's quite best.
Prasad, now let me give you a little context about Titan. We have about 3,000 retail stores in the country across all our brands: Titan World, Helios, Fast Track, Titan I Plus, Tanera, Tanishq, Mia, Earth. These are our retail chains. And each of these stores employ 4 employees, 5 employees, to up to 50, 60, 70, 80
Wow.
employees. Most of our business associates, our franchisees, they are about 1,150 in number now. They have one store to, I have, we have about, some people have 4, 5 stores, and a few people have up to 15 or 20 stores.
Wow. Interesting.
So they may be having 4 employees to, let's say, 200, 250 employees or 300 employees in some cases. Many of them have other businesses like automobile dealerships, etc. So, will Zing HR be helpful and useful for them, or is it only for large corporates like Titan Company, like State Bank of India, like Air India, and companies such?
Wonderful question. This often people ask. I'm a small company. Why do I need an HR? This is the normal questions people ask. I'm just small. I'll take HR when I'm growing to 300, 500 people. My answer to them, and I think a lot of people have liked it, this is exactly you have to start even if you're a 5-member company or a 500. I'll tell you the reason. If you're a 5-member company, the biggest asset you have apart from the brand like whatever Tanishq or whatever Titan is your people. Your business runs on those 4 or 5 people who are going to get you more profits, and their loyalty, their attrition, their training, their motivation is very important. Hence, my submission to people, entrepreneurs, and frankly, first of all, great respect for the entrepreneurs who are creating this entire ecosystem. It's very great to take care of your people, and today's world, don't treat this as an HR tool. Treat this as a business tool. See, as an entrepreneur, I'm sure all of you are looking at, well, how do I increase my top line, my EBITDA margins, how do I grow my business, how do I have my employee satisfaction, how do I plan the skills enhancements, how do I finally take care of my customers. If you have to take care of customers, you have to take care of employees. And that's what I'm saying, whether it's your 5 or 500 people or 5,000, these tools are very much essential. In today's world, what is happening is employees are used to all online tools, right? From Swiggy to Zomato, Blinkit to Ola. And when they come to work, they expect a similar experience. Hence, we as Zing HR provide a seamless employee experience right from the time they start, join, to the learning, their promotions, their skills, their transparency on the salaries, the incentives, everyone. To the extent where we have experienced that when you have such transparent administration, your employee motivation goes up, which really impacts your business positively.
Yes,
Yeah.
we will dwell into that a little more in the next question. But before that, I would like you to tell our associates what are the features that they can use and which will make life easy and simple for them.
So I think what we offer, we call it hire to rehire. In today's world, retire is a wrong word. People rehire. Even I've seen in a lot of these business associates, people leave and come back. They come back because they love the company and the culture. So for us,
Even in Titan, we have a
absolutely, absolutely.
lot of ghar wapsi.
Yeah, Garvapsi. In fact, I was telling someone, I saw the entire Titan movie, the series with the entire family right from 9 o'clock to morning 3 o'clock. Accelerating, so motivating, and the culture is so good. I think Titan, and I am really appreciating the way you all are creating an HR solution for your associates. I have not seen anyone else do that, which speaks about how you taking inclusive growth for the business associates whom you treat as partners. Coming back to your question, what all do we offer? We offer right from looking at their interviewing candidates. We are using AI now to find out the personality of the person, doing the assessments, to a digital onboarding, linking to Aadhaar, so that because you're working business where you need to be verifying the candidates, to that, to right from coming to the attendance, to the payroll, to the expense management, the performance, learning, all the things covered there. Recently, we introduced something called real-time payroll and real-time attendance. We can eliminate the need to process time attendance and payroll, which means as a business owner, I can know my daily cost, including my incentives. So full transparency for both the associate as well as the employee. So we call everything with the employee, including there if some associates are given medical benefits of mental health, everything is covered into that.
Very good. And do you think it is very cumbersome to use it?
Absolutely no. It's all fully mobile. It's in multiple languages. Our platform is used by vice presidents and managing directors of large enterprise to even small employees, even like somebody like facility management, somebody who will not even knowing English, they use it. So we have taken to care that the platform is in multiple languages. People can use it without training, without learning. Like nobody taught anyone to use WhatsApp. Why should it train someone? So we have taken care that, like I said, whether it's a investment banker or a bank person or a manufacturing head or a workman or a front-end salesperson, they should be able to use Zing HR easily. And I can vouch for it because the usage has been tremendous. Yeah.
You know, there is a big psychological or emotional uptick that I foresee. In my view, it gives an identity to a person because work is a large part of somebody's life. And if the profile is there in a portal, you know how that person is, where did he come from, what are the qualities of that people, the education, the age, the gender, the photograph, and everything else that is required for creation of profile. And this digital tool will keep a digital history of that person in the years to come. So Prasad, you just mentioned about several languages that this application is available in.
Right.
It's very important for our employees, the business associate employees, because we have stores from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. While people know a certain amount of English, but many of them prefer
Converse.
vernacular languages.
Right.
Okay? And you know how wide it can be in a country like India.
Right.
So, will it be possible to provide multiple languages as well as how would you like to see engagement in that?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, this platform is made for the Asian country, largely India, is made for the mobile first generation. We have got almost 32 languages, right? From Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Kannada, Telugu, Urdu, Rajasthani, or Bengali, all languages built in. And the best part is today now we also trying the voice part. We've now done in multiple languages. So people can talk. For example, they can apply leave by just saying apply for casual leave for tomorrow. You can just do that. Or ask for policies, all on languages.
All right.
Yes.
So it will hear the voice and give the output.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's quite an interesting feature.
Yeah, it has to be user friendly. Otherwise, see, this should be seen as a tool for me to perform better, for me to be happy, for me to get information. And that's
Also to get me identity,
absolutely.
respect.
When I go, like just to give example, I go across airports, all those things. I go, like I said, we got 200 customers. I go and interview people. I can see the smile on the face. Okay, now my company is transparent. Now my company tells me everything on the face of it.
Yeah, that reminds me. About 1.5 years back, I had gone to a food chain in Delhi airport, and suddenly while I was buying my dosa, there was a ting and there was a Zing HR notification in that.
Okay.
And then I asked him, and he showed me his payslip, he showed me his incentives, he showed me the policies and one or two other features that I can't recall now. And I said, how is it good? बोले sir, मेरे को इसमें सब कुछ पता चल जाता. All my records are there.
I'll give you an example. I was talking to one of our associates of a facility management company, and I asked him, how long you've been there? He's saying, I've been here for 3 years. I said, why do you stick? People normally jump. But no, my company is very transparent. I get the salaries on time. I know how much I'm getting because I get to see in the mobile app. So sometimes it's not just digitization, it's also transparency. It's a trust. I think who better than from the Tata Group to talk of trust? I think I will request all the associates to see this as a tool for your brand building, for your trust, culture of trust. And then, of course, you can just get into employee engagement. I'll give a small example. We were working with a large retail in Saudi. And then the retail manager said, no, in our country, people will not look at mobile. They are burqa clad. They will not know even English. We made the language in Arabic. And tell you what, we created something very new. They had some 5 values for the company. We convert like customer centricity and ownership and all. We converted that into badges. And that said, if one employee gets all the 5 badges in a quarter, he or she has lunch with the general manager.
Wow.
Wow, huge change.
That's an honor.
That's honor. It's not the money. Please understand, those people are not just looking for money. They are looking for recognition. The kind of people they're coming from, they are not coming from big towns. They're not coming from a high qualification. For them, even the small admiration, recognition is great.
Appreciation.
Just imagine birthdays. I was talking to the way we are built. Suppose I'm talking to some, say, Gayatri Reddy in my stores. I come to see, I send a video message to her. I get 3 minute happy returns of the day in my language. I've seen people take so, wow, my owner, business owner is talking to me. Those are small things, but I think that keeps the bonding, and that I can tell you we have got enough proof to say that improves the productivity and the morale of the people.
But Prasad, let me ask you, is it another piece of work that the franchisee has to do? They are already very stretched. Or is it a self-service app?
Completely self-service. Completely self-service, almost like a plug and play. You can just put the policies one, which we can help you along with the Titan team, and then it's all on. Like I said, we are now even launched something like you don't have to even process time attendance, you don't have to process payroll, all your compliance taken care. Today with the new wage code coming, I think all the compliance are becoming very tougher. It's all wage code ready. Another thing, we spoke of languages. This platform also WSAG 2.2 compliant. That means if you've got people who are slightly visually impaired or disability, it can still be used.
Wow, that is quite good.
Because inclusivity has to be there. And I've seen a lot of stores hire such people.
Yes, they do.
Implementation is a breeze. You just think this is a tool, like you're running your finances. Just run this. Trust me, I think the security the people can get is huge.
You know, Prasad, you may recall that, let me tell our audiences over here, that we have set up a help desk exclusively for Titan, so that if at any point of time anybody needs any support during the implementation of Zing HR, they are easy to and free to call that number, and they will be serviced immediately.
Just want to add, we also now created a bot answering. So there's some problem at night, 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock, if there's a bot who can answer as good as an employee. So we are investing in technology, because we have to understand those people on the stores, they will not get time to go to a system and do all the speaking. They need to speak, they need to know the problem just now.
This entire thing is mobile friendly.
100% mobile.
All right.
In fact, we are almost saying it should be a mobile only platform, not even web.
All right. One concern, Prasad, that many people will be having is uploading of data, employee data onto the portal. Okay. It's not that there have been no data breach in the past. It has been there, right? How is Zing HR going to take care of this concern?
Wonderful question, because this is the personal data. This is your Aadhaar, your PAN, your salary data. We as Zing HR, we have taken utmost care for data's privacy. We are governed by DPDP Act. All the data is encrypted. For example, if it's an associate, their data, they only get access. I was talking to some of the associates, they're saying, my other competitors might know. Absolutely no. They get their data, they are the ownership of the data, and all the data are encrypted. Like we work with even the other data is another vault. Nobody can take the other data. The PI data, the information data is all encrypted. We are ISO 27001, SOC 2, and governed by the DPDP. Just understand, it's a company like large company like State Bank uses our platform. We are working with a lot of government organizations. We are working with large private organizations.
Who are some of the private organizations?
Right from State Bank of India is the public sector. We have got SDFC Bank. We have got DHL. We have got retail. We have got retail. A lot of companies. Like Burger King is a company using our platform. Pizza Hut is using a platform. Sapphire Foods is a platform. Logistics DHL is using our platform. Staffing companies like ISS is using them. And finance, BFSI, a lot of them. HDB Global, Credit Access Grameen, UTI, ICICI Home. So in terms of customers, we have got small customers with couple of employees to 5 lakh employees. For example, SBI has got 5 lakh employees and pensioners put together. Platform is also used by pensioners. Just imagine a 85-year-old lady pensioner using it for the pensions. So we have taken care that all state of life of people, all languages people are able to use it. And as far as business owners is concerned, just want to just give them confidence that just a plug and play and you are in control of your data. Nobody's and your data is not seen by others.
All right. Not even the principal company?
No. Not the principal company.
Not even Titan can have access to the data that you upload. Your data is your data. For any analytical requirements, we will have to, seek out some reports from Zing HR, and that will be your utmost confidentiality will be maintained. But these will all be at an aggregate level. No individual data will be taken from Zing HR. This is a platform totally based and operated on trust. We will live by our utmost value that the Tata companies are known for, which is common across the organization fabric, which is trust. It is a tool which will help our business associate to scale up their business, first to manage their business, then to scale up their business, and finally to make life easy and for each one of themselves and their employees.
I'd just like to add some more thing there. While many of them may be competing with each other, this also could be a collaboration tool to share some good practices. So this could be used to share some of the practices that one associate is doing with others without impairing the
Correct. So there will be a common communication platform.
Absolutely.
That you are saying that if somebody see in our company, we have very nice programs called Retail Employees Day, Brand Ambassadors Celebration Day. We have Business Associate Gratitude Day, and we fill up everybody's WhatsApp on an announcement group with this. And that could be a pain for some people. However, if we get this platform, every store can directly post their good practices for the rest of the world to see. And I think this will be a game changer for sharing of best practices, and it is only this tool which will enable.
And within the same company, we have something like Facebook Inside. So people can, suppose our associate has got owner has got 4 or 5 stores, they can post, they can engage, they will know what is happening in other stores. It also improves the belongingness of the employees for their company.
All right. So you are saying that a Facebook equivalent or an Insta equivalent is available of
this. There's a messaging tool. The owner, associate, the entrepreneur owner can communicate to their people on whatever the Foundation Day or the Independence Day or therefore anything, they can just communicate.
Even for business matters.
Absolutely.
Personal matters.
I've got requests from people in some similar stores where they are saying, can I show it to my family? They take it with pride and show to the family. This is the award I got. So today's world is all about recognition, not just the money. Yeah. So overall, my request is look at this from a holistic business enabling tool, not just saying this as an HR tool.
Okay, Prasad. Thank you for answering all my questions. But my last question to you: how much time does it take to onboard, let's say, one store with 20 people onto Zing HR?
Technically, if you are clear with the policies, it's about 3-day job maximum. In fact, it can happen in one day. If your policies are clear, all of us agree on one template. But I'm saying 3 days because we'll set it in one day. You may need 2 days to understand and run it. Not beyond that.
All right.
Yeah.
So it is not too much of a pain for any business
No,
associate.
it's not. It cannot
upload.
be. So the way we have, because of the experience we have for the last 15, 18 years, implementation onboarding is almost like make it easy. Otherwise, people will not adopt it. And the kind of analytic reports they can get, the business owners can get, you should see to believe it. It's amazing. And they are not just data of what has happened. It can also help them improve their business.
Which means you are saying that there is predictive analysis.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There is predictive analysis. There's also a relation between sales and HR data. There is some relationships. What are the HR policies you do to improve sales? Why is the sales going down? A lot of insights can come. And I'm telling you today, in the world of AI and all the technology, everyone wants it. But you rightly said there's an apprehension. Am I going to get stuck with it? No. It's just a tool which just runs.
Yeah. So we have also tried to make it very easy for our business associates. We are signing up with Zing HR at the company level, and at the same time we are looking at all the financial aspects directly from the company. We are giving access to our business associates to use this. This comes at this moment free of charge to all the business associates. One platform, Zing HR, is what we are recommending for the entire Titan company business ecosystem. We are also particularly proud that it is a totally made in India platform.
Absolutely.
And that is what is a matter of super pride and super gratitude to Prasad, who is the founder and the managing director of Zing HR. Thank you so much.
I'm happy to be part of it, happy to talk to those people and anything. Let me tell you, this is what you're doing at Titan. I don't think anyone else is attempting that. That only come from a company like Titan, where you're doing for associates, you want to expand and give facilities.
Yes.
I would urge, it's a great thing, and salute to you for that. Yeah. Thanks. Pleasure talking to you, Simandeji.
Thank you
Really,
so
my pleasure. Yeah.